Patriot Pest Control, Jason Tingley. Morning, Jason.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Really good.
Great. And JTV is pest free, thanks to you guys.
In my house, thanks to you guys.
Right. Thanks to our technicians. We got great technicians.
Yes, very good technicians.
We were just talking about one.
Yeah,
He's
that's
the one
right.
that takes care of your place.
Yeah, that's right, Nick. He take care of my house and our building, of course. So what this time of year, what is with this weather kind of like in and out? Do certain pests rear their heads?
No, well, typically, yeah, it's unusual weather. Our daughter was just complaining this morning. She's like, "When's the warm weather going to come back?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's here."
Yeah.
We just had 60-degree days,
Yeah.
but she was complaining about that. But yeah, this is the time of year. Any time the weather turns, there's a dramatic change. There's always an uptick in rodent issues. Mice, either trying to get in or whatever. But we've actually seen a huge uptick. And I don't think it's weather related in bed bug jobs.
Oh,
Really?
I knew you were gonna
You
say
said that last
I
time,
know.
and I knew you were going to say it again.
Well, our guys are just saying this to me the other day because my wife and I went on vacation. We came back and they're like, "Man, we've done a ton of bed bug jobs." And I'm like, "All right, well, keep spreading them around." Just kidding. Just kidding.
So what are bed bugs?
Bed bugs, they're basically, I always tell customers, they're basically mosquitoes that crawl.
Okay.
So they feed on, our blood, and they're horrible. You never want them, but if you ever get them, we can get rid of them. Don't panic. My
Yeah.
brother-in-law, his I don't know if I don't want to give her a label. The girl that he's with,
There you go.
her daughter just got him. They live in like 3.5 hours away, and he's calling me. I'm like, "Well, I'm not driving 3.5 hours
Right.
to take care of your problem." But yeah, she works at a hospital, brought him home from work.
Okay. And so they can be brought home just from
Oh,
your job
yeah,
or from
yeah.
school or anything?
Yep, you can get them anywhere, but yeah.
That's
So
like one of
sitting
your
next
number
to-
one fears is bed
It is
bugs.
my number one fear. So sitting next to someone that has bed bugs, they'll jump over onto you.
Well, they don't jump, they don't fly, they just crawl. They move,
Yeah.
for the most part, pretty slowly. So yeah, but you don't have nothing to worry about. It can happen, but it's not.
It's not the end of the world. You can take care of it, no problem.
Right, you have to have them pretty bad to start carrying them around with you. But some people do. Some people.
But nobody in Jackson.
No, never, not
No,
one.
nope, not a one.
Jackson's bed bug free.
Bed
Just
bug
kidding.
free. Bed bug free. How important is getting to the problem before it becomes a bigger problem?
Very important. Just because it's they multiply so slowly, but they one egg a day. So I know it sounds crazy, but that's really slow. But after a while, if you got hundreds, thousands, then that's a lot of eggs, a lot of new
Oh, my.
bugs.
Wow.
Just a terrible thing. But it's no big deal. We can take care of it. So, but the weather's turning, so pretty soon the bees will be flying. Not the good bees, the yellow jackets and the wasp and carpenter bees, and then the spiders will be out there and all the good stuff that everybody hates. You guys are asking for slides for today. I'm like, nobody wants to see pest control slides.
I do. I always like to.
I don't have any of that to share. We
Yeah,
want your viewers to keep watching your show.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. Oh, you show us off the air
Yeah.
sometimes.
It's not the sexiest industry, but somebody's got to do it.
So big cities are more likely to see bigger problems like bed bugs and cockroaches and things like that.
Well, I mean, the more people, right? What do they say? The more animals in the barn, the more doo-doo. So, yeah.
What are like let's talk mice. What are mice most attracted to that are what's the reason they're infesting your house if you have a problem?
I don't know that there's any real one reason, but if they want to get inside, they're going to get inside.
Sure.
I just had someone was just telling me how they put in a new garage door and they seal it up. They'll never get in. I'm like, yeah, that's not true. If they want in, they're going to
Right.
get in. So, you can take measures to make sure they stay out and you get rid of the problem. But for a while there at our house, and I mean, I do this for a living. I was getting mice every single year in my shed and our garage. They would in my car. They
In
wouldn't-
your car?
In my car, they wouldn't go away. So, mice leave, pheromone trails. They mark their territory, and other mice pick it up. It's kind of like dogs, right? You take your dog for a walk, like they somehow can find where every other dog stopped.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it's kind of the same thing. So if they want to get in, they're
Interesting.
going to get in. So the best thing to do is just, take preventative measures to make sure that you don't have any issues.
Yeah. So
Call Patriot Pest Control.
For sure.
I hear those guys will do a great job.
They do a great job, and it's really, when you guys come to, the technicians come to the house, it's not super invasive at all. You guys know what you're doing, and think, at least from my experience, you make the homeowner feel comfortable.
Right.
No one wants to have a pest issue ever, of course, right? But when you do, it's nice knowing that you guys are there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, people shouldn't be embarrassed calling you because everyone that calls would be embarrassed.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. You get that a lot. Someone will be like, "Oh no, can you park down the street?" And I'm like, there are lots of different kinds of pests.
Right.
Trust me, the
Yeah.
whole neighborhood doesn't know you have bed bugs or
Right.
roaches or something horrible.
Yeah.
You know, you
That's funny.
you could just have spiders in your basement, like pretty much everybody does.
Right.
You know,
It's funny. Can you park down the
That's
street?
good. That's hilarious.
we get that a lot. We get
That's
that a
so
lot.
funny.
Yeah.
Well, you could relabel your vehicle like they do on SVU. They have the.
If I had a neighbor that I don't like, would you come park in front of their house for me? No, I'm just kidding.
Somehow they're embarrassed and they just think people will connect dots that aren't even there.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be embarrassed because they're taking care of the problem and they're not.
I agree. I
Absolutely.
totally agree.
Well, if you need help and have questions and we'll get great service, make sure you call Patriot Pest Control. Thanks, Jason.
You bet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jason Tingley, owner of Patriot Pest Control. More of the morning show after this.